Hey everybody, NAMM 2026 wouldn't be the same if we didn't come to the PRS booth and get to spend some time with the wonderful Jack Higginbottom, and also Paul will be here soon. He's just having his hair done.
And
so
nails.
He looks, and nails.
And nails.
Yes, so he looks beautiful for you.
Mani-pedi.
Jack, I've known for many, many years, and he's been on Andertons TV before. Currently COO of PRS,
Yep.
but probably best known, I guess, for you were the guy that introduced and developed SE 25 years ago.
Yeah, we're
Back when you were
25
just
years into it.
13 years
Just
old.
a wee lad. Just a wee lad.
And so congratulations, that's a
Yeah, thank you.
milestone
Yeah.
in itself.
Yeah.
And I am holding the first one.
That is the first Santana SE from the year 2001. Yeah.
Which isn't, I mean, it takes me back.
Yeah.
So can you remember, was Carlos was it he that came to you and said we should do a student
Yes.
edition, or was it you that?
Yeah, so here's the story in brief. Carlos does the Supernatural record, it's like 1999, and he is to the moon. I mean,
Yeah.
the biggest
That
thing
was
going
huge.
on. It was
Yeah.
so huge. He's touring, he's got this whole new generation of a fan base. He's got this amazing $6,000 or $7,000 guitar, and his fans are like, yeah, you're inspiring me to play music. And it's like, probably not gonna sell a lot. So he goes to Paul and he says, I need a guitar that's affordable, that has value and is inspirational. And we accepted the challenge, and here comes the SE guitar.
Amazing.
So, yeah, and this is the first one, and you can tell when we got into this game, we were pretty shy. You know, it doesn't say PRS on it. It says Santana.
I remember that, yes.
It doesn't say anything on the
It didn't
truss
say
rod
PRS for a long time, did it?
for like till 2004 or 2005.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So it was a little bit of, we were so bashful, but we made sure to make a solid guitar, and that was really good. We did say PRS on the back of the headstock, so we were kind of calling ourselves out there. But it's kind
Look
of
at
fun.
the serial number.
I know.
It's got a James Bond serial number.
I think it's
hasn't it?
005 or something.
007. Yeah.
Is it 007?
Yeah. Amazing.
So so 25 years, what a journey. You go from a guitar like that, solid bones, but not a lot, to where we are today, you know. We got,
Huge artists wanting to now be involved at just SE level as well. Like, it's not even like the affordable version of the good one. You know, it's like that is the good one.
It is the one.
That's the one.
It is the one.
This, if you're not familiar, so this was Ed Sheeran has had a guitar done for him. This was a limited edition guitar. I suspect in most places, certainly in Andertons, it's already completely sold out. So that's
They went
boom,
quickly.
boom, happy days.
Really quickly.
But that's cool. But SE is having just an overhaul of lots of smaller features in 2026.
Yeah. So we really looked at the whole guitar and said, and I do feel like in 25 years, we brought it quite a long way. So we just stepped back, we looked at it and said, what's left? Let's go ahead and just do what's left. And what we've decided to do across the series, tuning peg buttons, you know.
I've only just realized that what you're holding is an SE.
Well, there you go.
I've sat here just assuming we're going to talk about this new PRS core model at some point, and now I've gone, oh no, actually, it is a
Hello,
SE guitar,
hello, SE.
which is just crazy.
Yeah. So upgraded to our more of a proprietary PRS look on our buttons, on our rings. So all the guitars are more like authentic PRS in nature. I think it was last year, a year before, we did the lampshade knobs. So I feel like it's arrived. I think we now have a platform that's solidly PRS.
Yeah.
A lot of proprietary, the narrow-field pickups, just a lot of things that kind of fill in the voids of where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, you can head on over to the Andertons website if you want. I think we've marked all of the new stuff as quite clearly 2026 on our website, so you'll be able to see, and there'll still be a bit of residual old stuff which might be on a special offer, so you might want to get in quick for that. But yeah, you can compare. It's not like a chalk and cheese kind of change, is it?
Right.
It's like just tweak.
Yep. No, it's actually very, it's getting into the minutia. You know, I think it's fine tuning things and really just continuing on our quest for quality. That's the real deal.
Yeah. Do you think this year, well, you can't say anything, I don't know why I ask, we're on public camera here, but I'm always, anything that we might see in terms of more artists or an expansion of the range into other shapes or pickup configurations? Or
I can say this, that the platforms that we've developed with our artists are just wonderful platforms. And yes, I think we can expect to see more in that vein.
That's all I'm going to get from
How
him.
vague? How vague was that?
Are we talking about this, or am I talking about it with Paul?
No, we can talk about it, and Paul can talk about it. We can all talk about it.
I think we sort of forget now just what a seismic thing it was when John Mayer went,
Yeah.
I'm not going to play Fenders anymore, I'm going to play a Paul Reed Smith.
Yeah.
Seismic at that level, seismic at what it did for PRS.
Absolutely.
What it did for everything, really.
No, it was awesome.
Tell
And
me,
this
I mean,
is-
what's he like to work with?
Oh, I actually love working with John. He's creative and he loves the relationship. He loves the collaboration of instrument design. So working with him is really like, some of our artists are like working with an adjunct of our company, really like he's in the company, he's in the shop. He was just in the shop recently and the brainstorming and what comes of it, and this is a good example.
What does he typically turn up in the parking lot in? Private jet, like unbelievable.
He is stealth.
Is he?
He is in stealth mode.
Is he?
No, you just don't know. There's no seeing in those windows. Every blacked out SUV that you see in the United States, just imagine that's John Mayer inside.
Clearly there are some artists now, I think, who where the money isn't what it was when it was,
Right.
And so completely understandably, they're looking for other revenue streams.
Right.
And that might be merch or signature product or whatever. Like,
Sure.
John Mayer is not.
No, he's not with
No,
that.
I mean, it's like, I can't imagine what he makes out of some of the collaborations he does, even registers compared to how successful
It's not
it is.
about that. I will tell you. Well,
Yeah, 'cause you-
ironically, with both of the artists that we're talking about here
Well, that's
today,
true.
with Ed and with John,
Of course.
that's not where they're
So
at
it's
all.
interesting. It's almost like, what is the driver? And he's as passionate about this as he is. He gets into things, doesn't he? Whether it's watches or clothes or cars or digital plugins or
Right.
whatever. It's like he's into it. So
And when it comes to us, I think it is the fact that our art is the making of the guitar.
Yeah.
And if we do a good piece of art, that's going to catalyze his art. And that's that's how that works.
satin finish.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, no, I've only seen pictures of this so far. I didn't realize it was a satin finish.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a
Turquoise satin.
it's obviously harking back to probably a sort of a 60s kind of seafoam green kind of color, isn't it? But
Yeah,
it's
like
just, it's not quite though, is it?
It's like a light turquoise.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and it's, I think it's the perfect color to put a matching headstock on too. I think it's just outstanding.
We've got a like a primer grey original
Yeah,
Silver
yeah.
Sky in our studio, which we play a lot. It does feel like the neck's different. It's a real thin rosewood board on this, really sort of probably harking back to some of those early 60s kind of Fender sort of. I mean, they're just great to play.
And it smells
good.
nice.
It did smell good. Is that like
Oh,
a
it
sort of
smells good.
Is he going to release that as like a
scent?
Odor Silver Sky?
Oh, that is a great
You too
idea.
can smell like my guitar.
John, if you're listening,
that would be so popular.
That's a really great idea.
You can have the idea. Just send me a free bottle. Jack, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah,
I know
thanks,
we've got
Lee.
to talk to Paul now.
All right.
That makes it sound like
You've
that's a bad
got
thing.
to. You get to.
But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Hang on a second, and we'll just bring him
Trade
in.
the seat.
Yeah.
Pete Lee,
Yeah,
I'm
Lee.
back. He's
Yeah,
back.
there
We're
he
back
is.
At
He's
NAMM.
back.
We're back
We're
in
back.
2026,
We're
man. Again.
You know that's
year.
out of a movie, right? They're
We're back.
Is
Yeah.
that The Shining?
No, it was Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, that's
Yeah.
it, yeah. And it was
Johnny.
also what was the thing with the Gremlins, wasn't it? They're back. That was the second.
Do you have a
Film.
do you have a poltergeist or a ghost in your building?
The first,
me.
yeah, other than him. No, the first Andertons building that I worked in, which we left in 1991.
Yeah.
100% we would come back in and guitars had fallen off the wall every so often. And you'd be just like, we don't have earthquakes in Guildford. So that's just not possible.
Well, I've seen a
So-
poltergeist 2 or 3 times in my life, and I wouldn't believe in them, except I now have I have witnesses that were with me. Otherwise, they'd be writing me off as Looney Tunes.
Yeah. So you've actually seen it yourself
3 times.
3 times? Because this is my thing. If I believe it, I believe in it when I see it, like UFOs or ghosts. But I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know
wanna
about
see it.
UFOs. I've never seen one.
I want to see a ghost.
You wait, there's Paul's bringing out a signature guitar for
Look,
it
a
later.
ghost is one. A poltergeist moves stuff.
Poltergeist
A ghost
guitar.
doesn't.
right.
A ghost doesn't have to move stuff by the definition I know.
So you see stuff moving.
Look, I went out of the Ram's Head Tavern where I built my original guitars. I left, I didn't tell anybody. I came back, they told me the exact same stories that I left and I'd told nobody. I mean, I can just tell you story after story after story. But if guitars are falling off in your original shop, I mean, you live in a country with a real history, right?
Well,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
And we're way younger than
A lot
you
of dead
are.
people.
Way younger.
Way younger.
Way younger.
You like saying that, do you?
So what
That's
else what are we going to do in 26? 2025 was a
2026.
year of turmoil in the world, wasn't it? Maybe things are sorting themselves out now, who knows? But what are
we
your
shouldn't talk about
predictions?
that.
What are your Mystic Meg? You don't have Mystic Meg, do you? Mystic Meg is like a tabloid newspaper.
Last year was an assessment world about how to deal with things changing so fast in weird ways. This is much more solution-oriented year, period. Okay, we've watched enough. Now what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And, you know, for me, I made a deal with an influencer in your country. I want to come over and talk to him. There's a bunch of stuff going on. I think there's solutions laying all over the floor. All I know is you got to get on your hands and knees to find them. So to me, I don't feel bad. I don't feel like somebody's doing anything to me. But I think that the way we bring, I mean, people on the camera don't know, but when we sit around the pub next door, we're brainstorming solutions.
Always.
And we're trying to talk about customer experience. We're trying to talk about what your customers want. How do we give it to them? How do we give it to them without pushing on them in some weird way? How is it a natural transition? One of the things I like about Andertons is you guys are just giving them what they want, you know, and they're saying, this is what I want, guys, and you're like, okay. But the other part is the video part. It's the only videos I know that are worldwide. You put it out, and people in California are watching the next day. So I think that part's cool.
The world is small now, isn't it?
Huh?
It's a small place, the world. You know.
Okay, you could go there, but you could say stuff in England, and it wouldn't make it back to the States.
Oh, no.
You could say stuff in Texas, and it wouldn't make it to Michigan.
Right.
That's over.
Yeah.
You just put the beautiful documentary out with Ted McCarthy, or talking about your relationship with Ted.
Time out. Thank God they did it.
Yeah.
And there have been 3 people, including you, that put out videos about the movie. I was just stunning what happened. I woke up not to the video, but the people talking about it.
Yeah. It was great.
Do you think, and please don't be modest about this, I think people will be making documentaries. At some point there'll be a 20-something-year-old guitar builder who's 20 now, who would love to feel like you would be their Ted McCarthy.
That'd be fine, but they better knock on my door because they're running out of time. I'll be 70 in about a month.
No.
I'll be 70 in a month.
Wow.
I was born in 56. February 18th, 56.
You,
I feel young, but I'm sorry. I mean, but I will admit this. I went to Ted McCarty's 90th birthday.
Yeah.
I said, where are all the 90-year-olds? He said, all my friends died. I had to trade them in on 70-year-olds. Because literally his friends he had outlived all his friends.
but do you feel...
I don't want to be that guy.
but-
I really don't want to die. I kind of like this reality. I don't want to go into the ghost reality. Not something I want.
But would you...
We're gonna have you poking out guitars over in the studio.
I love the idea that you would want to help pass the baton of great guitar
course I
making
would.
on to... Do you think that would happen to somebody who's perhaps already within the PRS organization, or do you think it might
I
be
teach
somebody
every
new?
day.
Right.
I was about
Every
to say.
single day I'm teaching.
Yeah.
Every single day I'm passing information on. Every single day.
I was about to say that in the video. You have the meetings for people come in and you're teaching them, you know, they sit down and you're talking to them about guitars, and I'm sure you walk around and give them knowledge when they're building stuff, right? That's what it seems like to me.
So let me just give you an example. And then who would you teach this to, right? The nuts were in the right position on a 53 Les Paul, a real one.
Right.
Real, and that was made in 53, not a reissue, right? By 1963, it was way farther forward. The saw had moved, and the chords didn't play in tune as well.
Sorry, one of the tools that they used to make the guitar had just moved and no one had noticed. Is that what
They
you're...
never measured it, right? Because the frets are done with one saw, and the slot's done with a different saw. And a guy walks in my office, he goes, His name's Hedge. He still works for us. He's brilliant. He goes, "You're not going to believe this one." And "you're not going to believe this one" is part of the words of our business. When somebody goes, "You're not going to believe this one." It's a very complicated art form because there's so many jacks of all trades going on at the same time, and they all have to fit together like a, like a puzzle. I can't give that experience to this young guitar maker you're proposing. What I can do is explain, you got to remeasure and this thing's got to be in the right place, right? I remember when I would put the fret slots in for Carlos Santana, I had it within a piece of paper or within 2 pieces of paper distance from the right position. Incredibly careful where I put the nut, incredibly careful where I put the bridge. And he got mad at me at one point. He goes, "I'm gonna have to call people I love because this is doing things that the other guitars I have aren't doing." He likes things to play in tune. He wants every note he bends to have the same cry. He wants all the notes to have the same tenor saxophone tone. He wants this, he wants that. So I can't handle all the experiences. I think the best thing to do is if they were making guitars for artists, you learn a ridiculous amount when you make a guitar for somebody and then their feedback. So in my world, Pete, you're gonna love this. No response is a no. A video back is a yes.
Right.
oh, look what I'm getting out of this thing,
Yeah.
So we call it crickets. Do you guys call it that in England?
Crickets.
Crickets.
When it's quiet.
When it's dead
You
quiet,
can't-
all you
right.
hear is crickets.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah, tumbleweed. That's the
Is it
license.
called
And
tumbleweed?
that's an Americanism anyway.
Isn't it? Yeah, but that's-
Tumbleweed. You see the tumbleweed blowing across the forecourt. That's the nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I don't want crickets.
Do you think that? I mean, that's. I guess we need to wrap this up. But that's what made Leo and Ted, because they just everything was about asking the artist what do you think?
They didn't play guitar. They had no choice.
And so
guitar players.
I guess if that was your one piece of advice to an up and coming luthier, is just
Artists
ask the art-
happy with what you do. Make artists happy with what you do. Make artists happy with what you do. I said, "Tell me one of the meetings that happened in New York, Ted." He goes, "Well, the guitar players all told us," you're gonna love this, "we want the tremolo arm to work in the same motion as our hand. On a Strat, it goes up and down, but we want it to go sideways the way we pick. So we made the sideways vibrola." That was a mistake.
I like it.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
That didn't fly. So some of the feedback, you have to decipher what's good. The problem is Ted didn't play guitar, so he didn't know. I play guitar, and that Jeff Becky and vibrato that you can get about one of our tremolos. For me, that was the holy grail. And you can't really wiggle. Although Floyd Rose is an extraordinary device, you can't get that same chordal wiggle out of it.
No.
It goes too far.
Yeah.
So look, what do I think we have in store? I think there's gifted guitar player after gifted guitar player after gifted guitar player walking in here. A lot of women playing guitar, a lot of singer-songwriters, a lot of people more interested in songs, a lot of people more interested in feel, a lot of people that were trained in the gospel world, which gives them a much better understanding of harmony and melody and all that stuff. So I think we have good days in front of us, not bad. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and that's my opinion.
And keep having opinions, because
that's
that
what
takes
it's-
us right back to the beginning. Nobody wants a vanilla CEO making vanilla guitars, too frightened to push the boundary in case it upsets somebody. Just be
I
you.
live upsetting people.
I know.
So do we.
We love
That's
it.
what we do as well.
That's probably why we all get on so well.
Exactly. But that's what I love.
That's what
upsetting people.
Octamore's for.
What's what? Sorry?
Octamore.
Octamore, it's a peaty Scotch.
Oh,
okay.
right.
You spend all day pissing people off, and you need to get over it. Shot of
man.
Scotch.
Congratulations on 25 years of the SE.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be another big year.
And
What a-
talking about artists,
Yeah.
relationship is
John's
just
great.
Exactly, but you got a good relationship together, and you can
John's
see good
great.
stuff
Listen,
comes out. of your
Ed
relationship.
Sheeran, you got to be kidding me, right?
There you go. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sold some records.
No, he's a classy dude.
Yeah, super down to earth, isn't he?
Well, he also writes good songs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Quickly as well. Like that.
Love you, man.
Love
Thank
you
you
too.
very much.
We're good.
Thank you very much. Come back to England soon.
No, I want to come over to England. I'm coming.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
Absolutely. You're always
See you,
welcome.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for always making us welcome.
Hey,
See you
guess
later.
what? This is over.
Mic drop.